What's up everyone, it's Jordan. And in one of my last videos I talked about how my RBTA kind of scared me a little bit because he was sucked back in on the back of this rock right here where his foot actually is, but he during the day would extend outward and pretty much hang out like on the front of that rock and be fully expanded. And then I kind of got freaked out because he was sucked in and just hanging out on the back of the rock. And then he came back out and was back to his normal self. Well, lo and behold, a couple days ago I noticed that he was sucked back in again. And I thought, okay, maybe he's just doing the same thing. However, I noticed that when I looked back there that he was gone. And then I started to get really scared because I'm like, okay, what if he's just floating around somewhere or in my overflow, something like that. Well, I just happened to be looking around and I saw a reflection in the glass over there. So I came around and I looked and he was attached to the back side of the rock. And I thought, okay, this is really weird because he's been in the exact same spot for like 5 months. He's never moved. Why would he all of a sudden move? So today, come home for lunch from work, and I noticed, okay, he's actually not just hanging out in that one spot, he's moving. And so I'm really glad that I didn't move him, touch him, make any adjustments to the tank. I'm just gonna leave him where he is and see what happens. As you can tell, he's pretty much like almost fully open right there. So it's just kind of weird. I thought, okay, I'm definitely, I thought that he was going to stay on the back side of the rock and just stay there. And obviously that's not an ideal place because I would never get to see him. So long term, if he stayed back there, I was going to flip the rock over or do something like that. But I figured short term, I'm just going to leave him, see what happens. And like I said, I'm glad I didn't touch him or anything like that because he's still moving and he's open. It's still not ideal, but at least you can see him as opposed to where he was on the back side of the rock. So I'm going to give this a little bit longer, see what he's up to. He's obviously on the move. Maybe he outgrew that little spot. I did think it was a little bit weird, but it's not uncommon that his foot was like all the way on the back side of the rock, and then he'd come around and like make this huge bend up to there and open. And I'll overlay some videos so you can see what I'm talking about, just in case you've never seen my previous videos. So as you can tell, still looks really healthy. He still has that kind of nice like emerald green type shimmer to his base, so he's obviously healthy. He's just on the move, so it's gonna be something that I'm gonna be watching for a little bit and just seeing what he's up to. But it just goes to show anemones are unpredictable and they have a mind of their own, and unfortunately where we want them to be is often where they don't want to be, if that makes sense. A lot of times if you just type in like anemone moved or whatever into Google, you'll see that oftentimes they make themselves at home on the back side of, whoa, sorry, just got really dark. Oftentimes they make themselves at home on the back side of a rock, and that's just kind of a ongoing struggle. So anyway, just sort of wanted to document this. Like I said, I'll do another update when I think he's done moving, but so far he's gone from having his foot on the back side of this rock but being open on the front to moving around to being just completely on the back side of this rock, and now has moved over here and is opening up. So that's all I got for today. If you think this is interesting, hit the like button. It always helps out. If you want to see more videos about my reef tank, which is this one, or my 29-gallon freshwater, hit the subscribe button so you can be part of this journey with me. So that's all I got for today. I'll see you guys in the next video.
For my hunger, for my dust. The children keep me going until see a woman by my side. I lift my voice, say hello, Jaja. Good morning, Jaja. For a new day, I give thanks and praises.